right, welcome to Tea Time, everybody. Come on in. It is Tuesday. It is going to be a great tea time. I'm super excited for tonight. I've been waiting to do a segment like this for such a long time. And now
Yeah,
I have someone here that will be able to give us all the content we need on our fashion tips and what to do this summer so we can have our hot mama summer, we can have our hot girl summer, we can
right. Yes,
even
yes.
carry it out throughout the whole year. So I'm super excited to have one of my first guests ever on Tea Time. She is back again. I love her so much. Miss Tashonda Brown. Say hello
Aw,
to the people.
glad to be back. Thank you.
Yes, so glad to have you back. And I'm so excited for the new adventures that you are doing tonight and are doing in your business, I should say, that we're
Mhm.
going to talk about tonight. And just everything that is blossoming for you is going to be amazing conversation tonight, you guys, with her. So you definitely want to share, and if you are watching from YouTube, thank you for watching, and subscribe to our YouTube page. It is Liz Tea Time with Liz Clark. So for all of you who would like to watch the replays and share it with friends, go to the YouTube page. But before we get into this good old tea tonight, I'm gonna say some shout outs. Hello, Miss Coco. Melody is on tonight. Thank you. And shout out to my hairdresser, Miss Christina Clayton, for this nice unit. So thank you so much. But like I said, like we always do, let's get into the tea time announcements.
Mhm.
So those who have not yet got their tea time mugs, please go and get those.
I need
They
to get me
are
one. I need one.
I'm gonna send you one, so don't even hold your breath, sis. I got you. So this mug is $20, and then there's a smaller version, which is. Whoops, sorry, y'all. I didn't turn my phone off. Um, a smaller version that is 10. So you can get those mugs. I love mine. As you can see, I have this white one, and then I also have a black one. But you definitely want to get your mugs. And all the donations or the proceeds go to helping single moms. We're going to be a blessing to them at the end of the year, give them something amazing and nice. So we are definitely wanting to do that. So for your donation, we
That's
give you a
awesome.
mug, right?
That's
So
awesome.
and t-shirts are coming soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to have those here soon this summer, so we can all sport that. But so that is product. And one last thing I wanted to shout out as well is your girl. She done started a cookie business. I'm trying not to eat and get high off my own supply, but I'm super excited for Lizzie's cookie jar that I have launched. So please, please, please come check us out on Facebook. Is Lizzie's
Congratulations.
cookie jar. Thank you so much. We
Yes.
sell cookies by the dozen. We do ship, and you will get them within at least, I promise you, 3 days, if not too far. You may even get them within a day. So just let me know. And soon, hopefully next week, I will be launching the cookie of the month. So super
Okay.
excited for some new adventures with
All
Lizzie's
right.
Cookie Jar as well. So that concludes those. And then, like I said, the rest of the month we're going to dedicate all the other episodes to amazing men out there that have impact our lives, things that they are going through, and
Yes.
just honor them because it has definitely been a year. It has definitely been a season for men and especially our black men. So we want to honor them. So I have some
Mhm.
amazing guests coming up this next couple weeks. My brother and my father will be on next week to share their story. And then I have my brother in law and his father to share their story. And then my good friend Ahmad Bell, who will be sharing his story. So I'm super excited to share these men of God who are going to just impact us with so much information. So
That's
good tea
powerful.
anyway, right?
That's
All
powerful.
right. So hang on, Tashonda, you froze on me, so I'm gonna put you back on. There we go. Hopefully this worked this time. Oh no, hopefully we didn't lose you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Hello, hello.
Is it frozen still?
It's, well, you're black on the screen. I hear you though. I hear you. That's crazy. I hear you.
Girl, I mean, if you want to keep going, I'm fine with it if you want to keep
Okay,
going.
you all, she's there though, and hopefully y'all can hear her. If you can't, let us know. But I can hear her anyway. But like I said, I'm super excited to have this special guest with me tonight, Miss Takana Brown, who she started with Plus Size Finds modeling agency, and which
Yes.
I was so honored to be part of the 2020 calendar.
Oh,
Awesome. Thank you for letting us know. So yes, I was Miss April. So and because of her, I have found a new confidence, a new me. She
aw.
has definitely opened so many doors for me and just even impact me as a businesswoman. So
Aw,
I
girl,
am
you gonna make me
so honored
cry.
for
Shit.
her to, yes, thank you, no, thank you so much. And like I said, I definitely would never take this platform and never share it with her because of all the impact and things that she has to share with others. So she has been on, like I said, she was my first Tea Time guest, and we talked about modeling and
Mm-hmm.
confidence and all that.
Yep.
And so tonight we are going to talk about her new venture with clothing. And so I'm going to let her take over and kind of share more about her and then what this new venture is. So welcome
Thank
again.
you for having me. I'm so excited to be on. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I'm just
Don't be. Don't be nervous.
it's
You
a
do amazing.
pleasure. I'm very honored to be on and to hear and see the levels that you are going towards and what you've been
Aw,
accomplishing. And I'm just so proud of you. I want to say that first and
thank
foremost, how proud
you.
I am of you. And from the last time we spoke, from hearing your testimony and how Plus Size Fine has helped you
So much.
and has impacted your life, that just, girl, you just don't know. That just
Aw.
brings tears to my eyes when I hear
We
that
can cry
because
together. Tears of joy, right?
it just shows me that I am doing the right thing and it
Yes.
gives me more confidence and confirmation that God is behind me. So I thank you
Yes.
for that. I
You're
appreciate it.
very welcome. You're
I
very
thank you.
welcome. Definitely. I always believe give everybody their flowers while they're still here, right? Let them
Yes,
know.
indeed.
All right. Well, so
Yes,
tell
indeed.
us, how did you switch from the agency to now doing this sign management gig that we got going on?
Well, plus size fine and time management, they're still um, housed within each other,
Okay.
but I'm branching out to clothing because number one, I've always been known to dress or be somebody that is somebody that takes care. I don't want to say takes care of themselves because we all take care of themselves, but I guess um, hold myself to a higher standard.
Yeah.
Being a plus size woman, I would say that it hasn't always been easy, but I
Yeah.
have always made um, an effect on people on how I dress. I would say, um, with being in the church, even going to
Girl.
church and having tasteful outfits,
Right.
um,
Gotta be respectful
being
to
on the
the house
praise
of
team,
God.
you can't be above the knee. So you
Okay.
gotta have tasteful outfits, but still catering to my shape. So
Yes.
um, I would say that's what really birthed it was um knowing what complements my body, my shape, my angles, and then going forth from there. And then I've always had people ask me, well, where do you shop and what sites are good and where
Right,
can I get that
right,
from? It's just like I'm promoting everybody else. Why can't I
right.
promote myself? So I was
That's
like, well,
good.
that's a no-brainer. I could,
Right?
you know, uh, research and find the clothes and everything like that. And that's what I did. So that's how sign management was birthed. And sign management came from I was laying in the bed one night and I woke up and I just heard sign, and it
Mhm.
just kept rolling in my spirit, like sign. I was like, sign management. And
Right.
it was just like that. And I was like, oh, that's it. Sign management.
There you go. See, it
So
just
I
comes.
credit, like I said,
Yeah,
I give all credit to God. It ain't
that's
me, girl.
awesome.
Everything goes to God. So
Wow.
yeah, I would say that's where it came from.
Okay.
So, but I'm
Okay.
excited. This is a new lane for me. So
Okay.
um, y'all just bear with me.
No, no. So, okay. So, describe what the business does. So, I know there's a line of clothing. Do you also like dress people or stylists, or yeah,
Mhm.
kind of give the insight of what the business does.
Right. So with Plus Size Fine, we are an image consulting brand as well. So with sign management being up on our belt now, that is another platform that we intend to do. So I want to be more of a personal stylist for people,
Mhm.
because, like I said, being young or being overweight or a bigger stature, it
Right.
was hard for me to find clothes or somebody to help me find garments that would look good on me. And I
Right.
want to give that back to people. I want people, when they buy the clothes, to feel confident, to feel sexy, grown.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I
It's
want
a
them
blessing.
to know that, they're worthy.
Yes.
You don't have to look like the Instagram models. You can look like how you are. You can be a 4X girl
Mhm.
and
Come
flaunt
on.
that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's
Listen.
just about
Okay.
how you look at yourself and how you interpret
Most
yourself.
certainly. Most certainly.
So I want to exude that confidence back into my customers. I would say that.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing because that is so true. Like, you can shop for yourself, but you don't know
Hmm.
sometimes what will compliment you.
Yeah.
You see what looks good on somebody else. Let's be honest, doesn't always look good on us,
Right. Hello.
even though we like it.
Yep.
But we need to be very mindful so that we are expressing the best part of us. Regardless, like
Yeah.
you said, regardless of what size you are, just expressing the best part of you in
Yes.
the way that you carry yourself and
Yes.
clothe yourself and obviously your own personal confidence, right?
Hmm. Yes.
So, what gave you this passion for fashion? What drove you to
Passion
to
for
go down this
fashion.
aisle of fashion?
I would say, like I said, I've always been a person that loved to dress, loved to coordinate, loved to put things together with my hair, makeup, clothing, everything like that. Um, with growing up in the church, my apostle, she gave me the nickname as Hollywood because I
Mhm.
always dressed well. She's like, "Oh, that's Hollywood," and then
Right.
everybody just started calling me Hollywood. So, I think that right there was like the spark to motivate me to
Mhm.
stay on my P's and Q's
Right.
as somebody that's, like I said, as a bigger frame. I'm not size 2, size 8.
Okay.
I'm never, I don't want to say never, but I'm not there yet.
Right.
So
Right.
um I would say there, honestly, when my apostle would call me Hollywood, that just gave me
Just
the
sparked
confidence to
you,
just
huh?
keep on going, girl,
That's what's up.
keep on dressing on, on Sunday. So
That's
I
what's
would
up.
say
So
that. I would
it's
say
just
that.
always been in you. And
Yeah.
I get
Yep.
that. And, sometimes it's about those hidden talents that we don't recognize
Yeah.
until
Yep.
somebody speaks it
Yeah.
and it shows us, like, hey, do you
Yep.
know what
Yep.
you got here? Right. So that's amazing. So what about this brand, though, or in your services makes you guys so unique, different from the rest?
What makes us unique from the rest? I would say the quality of clothing, number one. Um, unfortunately, this isn't, and I'm not knocking Fashion Nova. I love me some Fashion Nova.
Okay.
This is a Fashion Nova. So I want the quality of what I put out to be excellent.
Mm.
So I try to find garments that show excellence in them. I don't just pick any and everything. I
Right.
want people that wear the clothes to um, know that they're buying a quality brand and buying from somebody that took time to think about them
Right.
while they're putting on the garments and stuff like that. Like I said, this isn't just something that just came up overnight. I've actually wanted to do this for several years,
Wow.
maybe about 10 years now.
Wow.
So I
That's
think people
awesome.
just see that it just popped up, but this has been a dream of mine for about 10 years. So
Wow. This
we're
is
here now.
amazing. It's amazing. It's a progress, but it's still a dream that is actually coming
Yeah,
to fruition, right?
yeah,
And so that's amazing. So knowing that you're gonna get good quality, and I think that's so important for us, especially as plus size women.
hmm,
That like you said, the fashion novas, sometimes the rainbows, depending what
yeah,
your budget is, right? Um, that we don't always get the best quality of clothing, and so that can definitely determine a good outfit,
yeah,
at its best. So to know that it's going to be good quality. So but also you not just catering to the plus size woman, but you also said to the men. Is that correct?
yes,
So tell us about
yes,
that.
yes, yes. Well, I wanted to incorporate the men as well because my partner he wears um like a 2X. You know how men like their clothes a little bit bigger.
Right, right.
And he told me there's really nowhere for bigger men to shop. Like
Wow.
there's maybe a few spots, maybe like TJ Maxx or Marshalls, to get clothing, but to actually have quality uh, premier clothing accessible in Minneapolis or Minnesota. That's very hard to find. So that's why I wanted to have it for plus size men and women because,
That's
you
awesome.
know, it's hard enough being plus size, but finding clothes to cater to our needs and our shapes and wants is something that is needed right
Right.
now because there's a lot of people needing it. So
Yeah, no, we do. We need you.
yeah.
We need you. I need you. I need you. So that is so true, and like I said, I'm so excited about this service because it's like I said, it's something that we don't get. There's a lot
Yeah.
of, like you said, there's a lot of plus size websites and different things, but they don't really show you how and
Right.
what works for you. And so,
Yeah.
which leads me, let's get into some tips here. So, knowing that we are different size and shapes, of course, and
Mhm.
we got a little extra,
Right.
how should I go about shopping for an outfit or shirt, pants?
Hmm.
What should be my motivation, or what should be my guide, I should say, when shopping?
What should be your guide? I would say first and foremost, know your size, because as women we fluctuate,
Right.
especially with I'm sorry to call. We fluctuate, with weight up and down. I would say start there. Know your measurements, know your bust,
Good.
know your waist, and know the actual pant size that you wear. Pants that you might have wore 6 months ago, you might not wear now. So I would say start there. If you can't get anybody to measure yourself, always look on YouTube and know your body type also. If you're heavier up top and you're smaller on the bottom, a lot of us are like that. Um, know how to dress that type of curvation. I would say that
Okay.
if you're bigger on bottom and smaller on top, you know, know how to dress that type of curvation because everybody can't wear everything.
Right.
So know your shape, know your actual size or measurements, and then I would say take it from there. So if you're apple, if you're a bigger hourglass, if you're a pear shape, you know, be confident in what you're doing as well. Um, And be true to yourself. You know that don't look good. You know,
Okay.
you come on now. We grown. You
When
know,
you wish it be like, it worked. It
be
worked.
true to you. You know, if you need a full length mirror, go get a little cheap full length mirror and be true to you, girl. You
Yes,
know,
most
um,
definitely.
and that's the
No.
thing about it. Like me personally, I don't like for my stomach to show because I've had children, but
Mhm.
that's one thing that I try to um cover up, like with a um kind of like the peplums or maybe like a shirt that flares out a little bit. Like I
Okay.
said, you have to know
You're
your
tired.
your pros and your cons of your
Yeah.
body, like what you want to hide and what you want to show. So
Yes.
I would say go there as well, start there as well.
No, and I think even what helps that is, like you said earlier, talking about your body type, right?
Mhm.
I totally, like you said, recommend going Google that. That is something I totally live by, knowing your
Mhm.
body type. Because when you know you are a pear, like you said, there's pear, there's apple, they
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
fruit. There's, I think like you said, the bottle glass shape.
Mhm.
Um, and I think there's a couple more, but like I said, Google it. Know what your shape is, because
Mhm.
with that, like you said, there's different ways to emphasize those features of yourself, right?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
I'm a girl that got hips, so but I have a pear shape, so I gotta wear more flare things,
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
emphasize that that area, but and still look decent, like you said. So
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. And knowing that, like you said, being true to yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't want to be, but we got to be, right.
Right, girl. Like I said, get that full length, get
Get
that
that
mirror, look
full
up and
length
down,
mirror.
honey. You can. We got to. We got to do that. I
The
mean,
full
that's
length
we got
mirror.
to have that.
Yes. Most definitely, most definitely. And then, like you said, also knowing your measurements, that has
Mhm.
saved me. I'm just going to say this, that has saved me a lot of returns
Yeah.
online. Okay. After you've known your measurements, look at their size chart. Know that
Yeah. Yep.
not every 2X is a 2X online.
Mhm.
Once
Yeah.
you see
That's
their
true.
size chart, you'll know if you're true to their size or not. So, which brings another question: with your clothes, are they true to size? Are they true? Are they kind of fluctuate? Because like with different brands, you're different sizes, right? So,
Right. Mhm.
how do you determine that, or what is your guideline?
They're true to size. I try to stay, and I'm very conscious with the vendors that I buy from.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm not knocking anybody else or their
Right.
vision or their lane for their brand, but I try to focus on vendors that are US based. So
Okay.
I know that if you say it's 2X, then most likely you're gonna get a 2X. You ain't
Right.
gonna get a small.
Right.
Or it's not gonna be a large. You're gonna get a
Okay.
2X. So that came out of trial and error also.
Right.
Um, because other brands or other vendors are based in China or overseas, and their clothing runs smaller. So a 2X in the United States might be a large. So I'm buying all these clothes that are large
Right. Right.
when I'm thinking they're 2X, and that's obviously a waste of money. So I
Right.
try to stick with US or Canada based vendors.
Nice.
Mhm.
Awesome. Awesome. And so, just before we get into some more tips here,
Mhm.
I'm just going to throw this plug out, so that everybody knows. She has not launched the website, but this will be the website. What is the launch date for the
The
site?
launch date we are projecting, it was supposed to be June 1st.
Okay.
But there's some things that happened behind the
Okay.
scenes.
I get it. I
So
get
I'm trying
it.
to project the launch date. Well, we're trying to launch the men before Father's Day.
Okay.
So if Your daddy need outfit, baby daddy, whoever,
Listen,
husband, and they bigger, we try to, have them dress excellent and
yes.
feel confident what they have on also. So we're trying to launch the men before Father's Day and then have the launch for the full website by the end of the month.
Awesome. All right. Well, there is the website. You all write it down, check it out in a couple weeks, but also follow her on social media here.
Yes.
She said that whatever you are looking into or want, you can just DM her. She will definitely connect with you and set you up. Because in this next part of the conversation, we're going to talk about what are some good summer looks in different areas that we
Hmm.
can be working in, going out doing. And so, like I said, we want to have that hot mama summer, that hot
Yes.
chick summer,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
that hot daddy summer. I don't know whoever's out there
Right.
watching. You wanna make your summer. Memorable, of course, right? You
Yes.
want to be
Definitely.
noticed. So let's, like I said, let's get into some of these coordinating outfits. Like how, what are some good outfits to put together, or some pieces to put together? If I'm going to the office, what would be some ideas I could work with?
I would say going into the office for summer, I would say a summer blazer, depending on, the type of office that you are
Right,
working in. And I would pair that, again, depending on where you work, I
right.
would pair that with some slacks, or if it's more relaxed, some leggings and a tank top with a heel.
Okay.
So it can be more business casual, but still more on the business tip. I wanted to just flat sis. And I had to get myself out of that because I love me a flat. But especially
I get
after
it.
having the kids,
Right.
I haven't been here in a long time. But I told myself I need to start looking the part. I need to
Right.
start. If
Right.
I'm making X amount of dollars, I should look like I make X amount of dollars
$1.
instead of looking
Right.
like,
Right.
and no offense to nobody, like I'm rolling over and just taking my kids to school. I
Right.
should, and this is
Right.
another thing, another tip for us. Um, Present yourself
Mm,
like you want to be looked at. You can't be out here
so good.
commanding attention or even
Mm.
respect if you and everybody been talking about if you still got your bonnet on,
Okay.
or if
Yeah.
you got
Okay, you can't be
holes in
going to
your leggings, so
Walmart
we can
looking
see your
crazy. Yeah.
behind print in your leggings.
Right.
Take time to dress yourself from head to toe. Take time,
Mhm.
invest in your clothes, invest in your shoe game. It doesn't have You don't have to have 6-inch heels, but invest in
Right.
some little
Right.
heels for the office, and then have your flats at your desk, or invest in 10 outfits for work, 2 weeks worth, and just,
Good.
flip
It's good.
flop the tank top or the shirt or the pant, and go from there. I started a new, and I'm sorry to get off track, but
No,
I
no,
started
you're
a new
good. Good.
position in February,
Okay.
and I was like, because this is, I'm making X amount of dollars, and this is, a pay raise. So I'm like, I got to look the part. I'm not making what I made 2 years ago. So I
Right.
have to
Right.
bump up how I look and bump up my imagery for myself.
Mm,
Not for anybody else, but if I'm
right.
commanding $80,000, I need to look like I make
$80,000.
$80,000.
Yeah.
You see
Right.
what I'm saying? I can't look like I'm making $10 an hour anymore.
Right.
So I
Right.
would say that know what looks good on you, like I said before, and dress the part on where you're going.
That's good.
Dress where you're going. If you're going to church, if you're going to work, if you're hanging out, there's proper things that you need to have in place when you're going to church.
Right.
We don't want to see you behind praying at church.
Okay.
Praise God. We don't want to see that. So like I said, be mindful of what you're doing. and
Mhm.
do it with grace and with class. I would say
That's
that.
awesome.
I'm
No,
sorry to
I
get off
think
track, girl.
no, you're good. You're good. You're so on track, and which brings up a couple things. We're gonna, kind of pinpoint some things here that you
Okay.
spoke of. First off, like you said, dress the part. Some of us have been working from home for a little while, and now
Hmm.
things are starting to open up. So,
Yeah.
getting up and actually having to get clothes on and
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
to work is going to be something different again. It's going to be something that we got to get used to.
Hmm.
And so we definitely want to be sure that we, like you said, are dressing the part. We're not looking
Yeah.
like we just came out of COVID.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
said, like we just
Yeah.
rolled out of bed and just put on this, the simplest thing, but really take your time and make yourself feel like you are somebody.
Yeah.
I think people respect you even more with that,
Definitely. Yeah.
because you are like what you wear and how you wear it is like that first impression they get of you.
Hmm.
Even though they may work with you and know you, but still, like if you constantly are coming in, baggy stuff, or like you said, inappropriate stuff, people are going to be like, okay, something's wrong with this child.
Right. Yeah.
And not really even consider you. You may be an amazing worker, and you have what it takes to even get promoted, but
Yeah.
like you said, you gotta dress the part, or dress like you want to be the part, right?
Dress for success.
Exactly.
Don't they have something like that? Dress.
That's
You have to
exactly.
dress. Like I said, you got to dress for success. If it's, going to the clearance rack. Like I said, that's what I did, girl. I went to the clearance rack at Torrid.
Listen,
And
listen.
girl, I got a couple blazers. Let me get
Yes,
these pants. Let me get this shirt. I can flip flop this and that. Let me get these boots, even though they're a little high on the heel. And like I said, you have to dress where you're going.
that's
There's
good.
levels to everything. There's levels to how you dress. If you're in a corporate setting, or if you're a CEO or a boss, you need to handle business as such. You
Most
can't
definitely.
wear your leggings to work if you're in corporate, or you can't wear your shirt short and you got leggings on. No, get you a nice blazer, sis. Put that
Okay.
blazer on, put that shirt on, get
Yeah.
you some little kitten heels if you can't do heels, and let's go. Let's get it.
Right. Rocket.
Let's rock out. Let's do
Yes,
this.
yes. And trust me, like that clearance rack at Target, honey,
Girl,
listen, you
hello.
better touch it. Let it bless your life.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
telling you, it's something about those clearance rack. And
Yeah.
that brings up another question too, or a tip that, how much should you spend? Do you have to spend if you're on a budget? Is there a way to dress for success on a budget?
I would say everybody should have a budget. I ain't knocking nobody's corns if they don't. Me personally, I have a budget. Um, you just have to know your limit and how to get what you want out of that limit. I can take $50 and buy 5 outfits if I really wanted to.
Okay,
You
cool.
know, if you're, if you still need to go to the Goodwill, ain't nothing wrong going to the Goodwill. I've
Right.
been there several times. Start where you can and just build from there. If you need to get all your slacks from the Goodwill and get two blazers from Target or Torrid
Right.
or Marshalls or Macy's, whatever, nobody has to know that. Build on where you at,
Listen,
and
it
then
works for
add
them.
and add with it
Right.
later. You know?
Right. No, and I think it's all in how you piece it, right?
Yes,
Ain't nobody gonna
yes,
know.
yeah.
No one
Nope,
ain't gonna
nobody knows
know.
I'm on the clearance rack every
Listen,
other day.
yes, no, seriously. And shout out
Right.
to the underground Target that is in Minnesota. that is the most amazing Salvation Army ever. So you find
Yeah.
so many things, but all my Minnesotians know what I'm talking about. Anyway, um, but then I also wanted to raise this other question. Let's talk about leggings for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
um, they're comfortable. I love them myself.
Girl, me too.
We all like them. Okay. But what would you say the protocol is in making sure that you ain't out here, like you said, showing things that we shouldn't be showing? Um, and feeling good about yourself while wearing them. What would you say?
I would say proper protocol for leggings is number one, get your size. Get your size, sis. Like I said before,
Right.
know your size, know your true and actual size. Don't be out here wearing 2 sizes too small. Know your size. That's a good start. I would say with leggings, leggings are safe, but you have to play it or you have to wear them correctly. You
Good.
know, some leggings, like for example, the ones at Lane Bryant, they have like a big band on them. You
Hmm.
know, if you have a bigger stomach, you know, wear those, sis. You know, if you
Right.
want to,
Right.
eliminate some of your stomach, wear those. But um, be somebody that knows how to wear what they're wearing,
Hmm.
if that makes sense. Know
It's
how
good.
to put the garments together, know how to incorporate leggings into your outfit, because some outfits don't need leggings or some outfits do need
Mhm.
leggings, and that's too short on you. Get all your yams out. We don't want, let me slow down. We
Okay.
we let me see, how can I say this? It's appropriate to show your thighs, your yams, whatever you want to call them.
Hmm.
But be cautious what you're doing. I'll say that,
Mm.
because it comes back to, and I'm gonna put it out there, it comes back sometimes when a big girl has on something short. We might be fast or we might be looking for something.
Mm. Mm.
Um,
So good.
might be trying to sell something. And a lot of people don't understand. It might have took us a long time to wear that type of outfit.
Mm.
But then again, if I have on a short skirt, what am I imposing on myself, I would
Mm.
say.
Wow.
So like I said, just know what you're wearing and know your body, know what's
It's good.
comfortable on you, what garments, what fabric is comfortable on you, what fabric breathes on your body. With
That's so good.
leggings, like I said, um, I love me a legging too. I'm not gonna even lie, I love me a good old legging, but
You and me
there's
both.
a time and a place for a legging,
There is. There definitely is. Like you
There's a
said.
time and a place. I mean, I would leg
There
it
is.
something to death, but
Yeah.
I know, like I said, if it's not the correct setting, then I can't leg it. If
Right.
I'm going to church, girl, I'm not supposed to be wearing no
Probably
leggings
not
to
the
church.
place,
Put those
right?
stockings out and put those stockings on. Stop trying to be cut
Right.
corners. Put those
Right.
stockings on,
Right.
and like I said, wear what you need to wear. Wear the garments that will complement you,
It's good.
I would say.
That's so good. No, thank you. That was so, like I said, so good, so needed. Because, like you said, we all love them. It's just a proper way to wear them and making
Yeah,
sure that our good's not evil spoken of, if I can say it that way.
yeah,
Because,
yeah,
I think you can wear a good legging as long as you cover up some places that need to be
yeah.
covered up, so you're not emphasizing even more than needs to be. And like you said, just finding a good brand
Hmm.
always helps out a lot, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely wanted to talk about the legging situation. That's always a must.
Yeah.
So let's get into some more recommendations for outfits. So what would you recommend for like a casual look this summer?
Casual, I would say a sundress,
Sundress. I
um,
love maxi
with
dresses.
flip flops.
Yeah.
If you need, me personally, I have an issue with my arms because they're bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Um, if you need a jacket or a jean jacket on with that, make it casual, put on a blazer. I mean, make it professional casual. Put
Mhm.
on blazer if you're going to work. Um, and switch out the flip flops. Put on an actual sandal. Some places
It's
don't
good.
let you wear sandals, but like I said, put on those little heels or just dress it up. And even if you can't dress it up with your shoes, dress it up with your jewelry or with your makeup,
Accessories.
or
Yes.
dress it up with your hair, do a different style. So yeah, I would say that for a casual look, just a nice sundress, something that complements your body, your shape, nothing too short. I would say the longer lengths for summer. I would say that like actual summer, June, July, August, the longer
Mhm.
lengths. And then a lot of people like the trends are to like tie them up a little bit. So I
Yeah.
would say that.
So like the maxi dresses with a little knot at the
Yeah.
top, yeah, by
Yeah.
like the knee or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here for that. I'm here for it. That's awesome. Any other like casual outfits? Like if I was just out on a Saturday, that you would, what would be a good outfit to wear, but still look, trendy?
I would say a nice pair of jeans or jean shorts, depending if you wear shorts or not,
Okay.
and a cute tank top or cute white shirt. It has to be plain white, crispy white, not dingy white, not
Okay.
gray, not
Oh, here we go.
golden, but crispy white. You can pair that with sandals or tennis shoes or even your heels. I think that's like a nice go-to outfit. You can jazz it up, like I said, with your jewelry, or you can jazz it up with a jean jacket, like doing jean on jean. That's really popular right now. Um, and you can go from daytime to nighttime with that easily, depending on how you dress it up and how you put your items together as well.
That's good. I love that. I love that. I need to step up my tennis shoe game because I'm always wearing some type of fancy shoe. But let's talk about jeans. So there are so many different types of jeans out there too, right?
Hmm.
Um, do you recommend skinny jeans for plus size girls? Do you recommend friend fit type of jean? Like, what would be some good go tos?
I would say for us, I love a good skinny jean.
Okay.
I love seeing us with some skinny jeans on. I would recommend for them to be like the kind of stretchy ones
Okay. Get that
and not
stretchy material. Yeah.
the, how can I say this? Not, um, how can I say this? Not the regular material jean, if that
Right,
makes
right,
sense.
right. Give
Because
it a
I
little
think
breathing room.
those two look different on our body types.
So good.
Um,
It's true.
and the one that is like our size or your size, I think that kind of suffocates us in a sense, if
Mhm.
you see what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But the ones that have the stretch to it, it's a little bit looser, if that makes sense.
yeah,
I don't know. I can see it, but I don't know how I want to say it. But I would say something that has a little bit of stretch in it, but still has shape to it as well. You don't want to get
right.
jeans that are too baggy or saggy on you after the first use. They're too saggy on you because you kind of stretched them out. I would say, yeah, and I like boot cut and sometimes boyfriend jeans also
Yeah,
because it gives that little flare at the end.
right.
Um, if you're taller, I would say um, go with the skinnier jeans,
Hmm,
and then if
okay.
you're shorter and more petite, then go with the boyfriend jeans or the boot
Nice,
cut because it will elongate you a little bit more.
nice. Okay. How do you feel about the wide leg jeans that
The
are
bell
coming
bottom.
back from like the '90s? The wide leg.
Oh, wide leg
Mhm.
jeans. I've seen that become a trend now.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of bell bottoms and um sorry.
You're okay.
I'm sorry, my daughter's called my name, so that's why
It's okay.
I don't know if you heard her or not. She's like, Mommy. Um, yeah, I see the bell bottoms coming back into trend.
Mhm.
And if you follow us, we are going to be launching some of those.
Okay.
I love those on us because, like I said, if you need height, it will elongate you a little bit.
Okay.
But obviously it's on trend. Um,
Right.
something to talk about, something to look at. So
Right.
I would say, yeah, those are
Okay.
a hit right now.
Yeah, no, no, they are. Like I said, like I feel like the '90s are coming back all over
Yeah,
again,
yeah, yep.
and so
Even the
like
music,
these.
yeah.
Listen, okay, and
Yeah,
I'm here for it, right? I love the '90s, so I honestly seen these wide leg jeans that were coming back, and I was like, oh my god,
yeah.
I don't know yet, but um, okay, so jeans. Okay, so that's a good go-to for casual. Let's see. Let's get into another outfit here. So let's talk about what could I wear if I was going out with the girls or having a girl or just having a night out. What would be a good, somewhat sexy and trendy, but yet
Hmm.
conservative in a sense, or not too much.
I would say a good romper. I love a romper.
Yes.
I love a jumpsuit. Yet again, know your body shape. But
Okay.
I love that on us because um it shows shape. It
Mhm.
shows like kind of like a hidden shape that we might not know that we have, but it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, if you need to have your help on underneath, like a lot of us
Love it.
do, you need to
Okay.
have your help on. Girl, get your help on and go out on the
I
town
love it.
with your
Yes.
romper or your jumpsuit and turn the town out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes. Yes. I love that. Now, let's talk about, like you said, know your type, know your size. Is there like different types of rompers that look better than others for us? Or just you kind of just have to, trial and error?
I would say there's a lot of rompers now um, that have the stretch to it.
Yeah.
If you are somebody that needs the stretch, like stomach area or thigh area, I would say do the stretch type of romper.
Okay.
So it's not too tight and it looks kind of like suffocating on
Right.
you a little bit.
Mhm.
I would say that because it would, it it would, I don't want to say open you up, but it would help you look more curvaceous
Mhm.
than having something on that's skin tight on you, if that makes sense.
No, no, that makes sense.
Hmm.
It makes sense. Like you said, get your help, but
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
want to be too tight out here
yeah,
in these streets, right?
yeah,
So, no, I love me a good romper too. And like you said, I think just maybe finding it not so form fitting,
yeah,
giving it a little time. But also, what brings it in for me is the jacket. You could
yeah,
find me a
yeah.
good sweater, or something of that nature, like you said, a jean jacket or whatever,
Hmm.
and that definitely keeps the slim look. So
Yeah,
love that
definitely.
outfit. What else could you recommend for a girls' night out to like emphasize my shape? Anything else besides a romper? Like if I
I
want to
would
do.
say a cute pencil skirt,
Okay.
high-waisted pencil skirt, with if you want to tuck in your shirt, excuse me, or tank top, pair that with, like you said, a sweater or a jean jacket. And girl, you can even pair that with tennis shoes, depending on the tennis shoe, obviously. You can
Okay.
even pair that with
Okay.
a tennis shoe with a cute little hat. Um,
Nice. Okay. Yes.
do you see now?
Yes. I'm like, okay, I'm about to try this.
Yeah. Or I would say with the pencil skirt, if you want to dress it up a little bit, like I said, get you a heel, something you can walk in.
Nice.
You don't want to look, you know, like you only can walk 5 steps, because we
Okay.
known for that too. Get you a heel that you can walk in, sis.
Something that you can
And
walk in. Yeah.
I
Let's
would
see.
say pair that with a nice bralette,
Okay.
or a onesie. Like I said, tuck it in, and then if you want a sweater or your jacket or even a blazer, that's cute too.
Nice. Okay, I'm here for it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all listen, watch. You just watch and see. About to see these selfies. But like you said, it is somewhat all about the accessories.
Yeah.
What you put together. But like you said, adding that hat or whatever the case may be,
Hmm.
can make a whole outfit. Pop for real, for real.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, there you have it, y'all. Get ready. We're about to be out here in these streets. Okay. Be right though. Be right. Don't be
Yeah.
filthy.
Definitely.
All right. Well, let's talk about date night. What could I wear on a date? What would be some good outfits for a date night?
Date night, I would say a nice dress. I would say that. I would say nothing too long for date night because you want to show some leg.
Okay. Okay.
Hello. But again, you don't want nothing too short, showing off, the thighs and the yams, whatever you call it. Make it look tasteful.
Mhm.
Turn head.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I would say a nice dress for
Okay.
date night. Lace, chiffon,
Dress
um,
materials. Yes. Okay.
something, yeah, something of that nature. But
Okay.
always
Sure.
be classy with it, like I said.
Gotcha.
If you need to put on a stocking with it, girl, put on your stockings.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You ain't gotta have the yams out for everybody. But again, be tasteful in what you're doing.
Right.
Be tasteful and how you're presenting yourself and how uh you have the world looking at you, because at the end of the day, that's all it's about, you know?
There you go. You see, I got into my church girls mode. I was like, "Amen, girl. Amen." You done said a word. Okay, I love it. I love it. The dress. Okay. Um, let's talk about cleavage. Should we have it? Should we not? Is there a tasteful? Because some of us are a little heavier up on top
Right.
than others. So how do we manage it?
I'm s-
You're
I would say
okay.
cleavage, be tasteful. Be tasteful. We all know what's tasteful and what's not. You know, Me personally, I used to have bigger breasts, but I got a breast reduction 6 years ago. And honestly, I feel like showing a lot of cleavage is juvenile-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like,
Hey, come on, help us.
um, I feel being a grown woman
Yeah.
and my morals and standards changing.
Yeah.
I've defined more of a covered up look. I'm not saying that you can't show a little bit. But me personally, I feel like showing all that skin isn't necessary anymore. But like, again, to each his own.
Right.
But a little bit of cleavage, of course, put a little perfume down, have them
You
smell
know.
it, whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying
I get
sin,
it.
but
I get it.
um,
That's what's up. I love it. I love it. No, like you said,
but
but I mean, once again, it's being comfortable with who you are.
yes.
Not being trashy. I think, like you said,
Hello.
just knowing that you're a woman. Not these goods aren't for everybody.
Right.
So you want to protect yourself in such a way as well. So,
Right.
no,
And then
I
again,
totally
like,
agree with
if you're showing all of your breasts, what are you attracting? What are you trying to attract?
that.
What are you trying to show off?
So
You
true.
know, what
So
is your message?
so true.
So
And that you don't have to show off to to show that you have confidence. Let's
Yes.
say
There
that
you
too,
go.
right? Like you
That's
don't
it.
have to expose yourself in ways
Yes.
to prove that you have confidence.
And that's what it's all about. Yep.
It is just how you carry yourself,
Yep.
and like you said, so I love this. I love this. All right, so let's get down to the last outfit, which you kind of already kind of helped us a little bit. It's church. What would be some good outfits for church?
Outfits for church. I would say I love a good skirt for church, a nice flare skirt.
Okay.
Depending on the weather, if we're doing summer, I would do again a tank top, but a sweater, obviously in church.
Right.
Um, or even if it's casual or more casual church, put that jean jacket on. But I love a flare skirt. Again, you don't want to show shape in church. You don't want people focusing on shape or, you know, body parts.
Get distracted. Yes.
So be aware of that.
Right.
Um, I love a maxi dress as well.
Okay.
More of a loose fitting maxi dress. Again,
Okay.
you don't want anything tight going into church. Pair it with a belt, jean jacket, sweater, whatever. Um, Sandals, not flip flops. And present yourself, unto the Lord.
Amen. Amen. No, those are some great tips, and some great outfits. Definitely,
Yeah,
once again, just knowing how to pair it all together. So,
yeah,
I hope everyone was inspired and excited to get into your closet now and to start putting some things together. Just in these last few minutes, too, I want to ask. So, you had mentioned a lot, like I said, about accessories. So, what are
mhm.
some good accessories to invest in as well that could, emphasize a great outfit? What would you recommend to invest in?
I would say a nice watch. Um, I think watches went out of style, or
Hmm.
um, being a young person, really don't need a watch because we always got our cell phones. But I think a nice watch, investing in a nice watch is a good accessory because you can always pair with any outfit. If you're going with gold accessories or silver accessories,
Yes.
I would find maybe a two-tone watch if it has gold and
Hmm.
silver in it.
Okay.
Doing it like that, that's a steal or a buy.
I love it.
And always pairing the watch with bangles. I like to do that as well.
Yes. Yes. I prefer
Um,
a good bangle. Yes.
and then I would say if you're doing the bangles and the watch, a simple necklace and either smaller hoop earrings
Hmm. Okay.
or some studs, like diamond studs. I mean,
Got
they don't have to be diamonds. Cupid zirconia work as well,
it. Right.
but I would say that.
Awesome. How do you feel about belts for our shapes? Is it Can a belt work with anybody, or should you? Yeah. How do belts work? Because I struggle with that sometimes.
I would say a belt. I would say a belt's more for that hourglass shape.
Okay.
Obviously nobody can wear a belt, but I
Right.
would say to accentuate the waist, if you have a smaller waist, to
Okay.
wear a belt, even if you have your belt on the outside.
Hmm.
Because if you have a bigger midsection, the belt might make your stomach look bigger.
Even bigger. Yes.
So I would
Good.
say, if you have a smaller waist or if you're trying to accentuate your waist, then put on a belt.
Okay. Awesome. Well, is there anything else you want to share? Anything else that you want to promote? Like I said, you all follow her here on social media to stay up on when those launches are going to be happening. Definitely write down this website so that when the
Yes.
launch happens, you can go and see what is happening with this amazing company. I'm so excited. I can't wait to even use her maybe on my next project. So I'm definitely super excited to touch base again. But yeah, like any last few words, any last few tips that you want to share with the Tea Time members?
Yeah, definitely. I would say don't be scared to try new things, try new outfits,
Yes.
new looks. But also know yourself. Like I keep saying, know your body shape,
Mm,
know what looks good and what doesn't for your shape. But don't be scared. Don't be scared to wear clothes. Don't be scared of what people might say or might think of you if you do. Go out on a limb and wear something. And always be true to yourself. Always look your best because you never know who you're gonna meet, who you're gonna see.
right.
Um, you might meet your husband and
Never
you
know.
got on sign management that day. You
Right.
never know.
Okay.
So always look presentable. Always look like you have something going on for yourself, even if you go into Walmart. Um,
Yeah, leave the bonnet at home, sis, right? I
yes,
never
most
just said that. I
definitely,
never
most
just
definitely. But
said that.
yeah, I'll just leave that with everybody. Always dress the part.
That's good.
Dress where you're going.
There
Dress what
you
you're
have it.
doing
There
and
you
be
have
confident. That's the key. Confidence is key. Confidence goes further than anything. It
it.
goes further than money, than talent. I think honestly, because you can't have talent without confidence,
Mm,
in my opinion.
right?
Um, and just be who you are. Be you.
I love it. There you go, have it. Thank you so much, Tashonda, tonight for your time, for your wisdom.
Welcome.
I'm super excited. I hope you all enjoyed it. Like I said, share it with some of your friends out there who are trying to
Yes.
have an amazing hot summer and still look
Yes.
good, and using those tips. Like I said, stay tuned for next week. My brother and my father will be joining me. But until next time, we thank you again.
You're
Follow her,
welcome.
you
Thank
all.
you.
Please follow her. I will definitely make sure I post it in our Tea Time page once I see some of the launches and even share some of the things that she's already posted for us to look at. So, like I said, you all have a great night, and we will see you next time on Tea Time with Liz. All right?
Thank you. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.